You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Thursday, the 18th of November. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather warming up in a big way. We're expecting temperatures near record levels tomorrow and Thursday, and still pretty mild for the weekend. The question is, what about Thanksgiving week? Many questions about that, so all the new data is in. We'll take a look at it together. This is the upper air look around the nation this morning. Got a big upper low near San Francisco on the west coast. A shortwave coming out across the Great Plains states. Around here, a weak westerly flow aloft, and again, the air is relatively dry this morning, so the sky is clear. That's the radar composite. Closest rain to Alabama, parts of northern Kentucky and Missouri. Will stay dry today. Temperatures all over the board this morning. Look at Gadsden again this morning. They're in the 30s at 35. Most spots are in the 40s and 50s. We've got 47 for Huntsville, Montgomery 42, Eufaula in the upper 30s at 38. But in Mobile, they've got 63. We'll check the watch warning map around the nation. Things are relatively quiet. Got some flash flooding issues around Las Vegas, of all places, with that feature coming into the West Coast. There is a low-end marginal risk of severe storms today north of Alabama, parts of Kentucky, southern Illinois, Indiana, in southeast Missouri. Tomorrow, a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk over parts of Texas. And on day 3, which is Thursday, maybe some thunder from Texas into parts of Tennessee and Kentucky, but no severe storms are expected. Man, we need some rain around here. This is rain for the next 7 days. The heaviest rain west of Alabama, parts of Texas and Oklahoma. Some good rains along Interstate 35 in Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth, Waco, down towards San Antonio in the hill country. For Alabama, the amounts vary, and this will be basically what we see Friday night, into maybe part of the day Saturday. Rain amounts 1/2 to 1 inch for the northern half of the state, and basically nothing for southeast Alabama. It just doesn't look good if you're in Dothan, Enterprise, Andalusia, Ozark, Abbeville, Eufaula. So let's go to modeling. Model fans, here we go. This is the OZ run, European 4 o'clock today. That trough in the west, gradually progressive, but the ridge in advance of that begins to build in from the Gulf, and that's going to set the stage for a mostly sunny, mild day today with highs in the mid to upper 70s in most spots. Tomorrow, again, you see some green on the map here, but with no dynamic support and limited moisture, we're not going to mention showers. I guess you might mention a very slight chance, but most places dry. Warm is the word. Highs hitting 80 in many spots, and again, we could see some new daily record highs tomorrow. Same thing on Thursday. Temperatures reaching the 80-degree mark in most spots. The sky partially sunny, a chance of showers north and west of the state. Memphis, Little Rock, Tulsa, they could see some rain. So this is Friday, and again, a surface front and an upper trough passing north of the state, but that should pull enough moisture in here for a chance of showers. There is no risk of severe storms, and I really don't think we hear much thunder. But clearly a chance of showers beginning Friday, especially Friday afternoon and Friday night. Highs on Friday will be in the 70s. And then on Saturday, I really think the bulk of the day will be dry. The front's just going to wash out. The main upper support fizzles out far north of here. So could there be a shower? Yes. Mainly Saturday morning and mainly over the southern half of the state. And again, the day should be relatively mild with highs in the 70s. Sunday looks rain-free, very mild again. Highs Sunday low to mid-70s in most spots. The sky partly to mostly sunny. Monday, we start Thanksgiving week. The day looks dry, mostly sunny, and again, highs around 70, maybe low 70s in spots. And a week from today, Tuesday, the 25th of November, got a pretty good-looking trough coming into Texas, but again, for us, we are still rain-free. So let's go to the next day. This is Wednesday, the 26th of November. This is Thanksgiving Eve, and many say this is the busiest travel day of the year, which I believe to be true. And that wave coming into Texas producing rain across the state. And understand the forecast toward the end of next week out there toward Thanksgiving and Iron Bowl weekend, it's going to change again. It's kind of a complex pattern change situation. So understand this is not carved in stone, but for now, the European advertising a chance of rain on Wednesday of next week. And then this is Thanksgiving Day, Thursday the 27th. Pretty good trough developing over the eastern states. That front is east of Alabama. And most of the rain is east of the state as well. So at this point, Thanksgiving Day looking mostly dry. And cooler air begins to drop in. That 540 thickness line is pushing down into Tennessee. So Thanksgiving Day could be a day with highs in the 50s over North Alabama, 60s for the southern counties of the state. In fact, let's look at the temperature anomalies for Thanksgiving Day. And you can see that colder air beginning to move in to the deep south on Thanksgiving. So it will not be a warm Thanksgiving. It will be, I would suggest, cool. So let's go out to Iron Bowl Saturday. This is Saturday, the 29th of November. And if the European were to verify here, the day would be dry and the day would be pretty cool with highs in the 50s, lows down around freezing. So at the moment, the Iron Bowl, it's a Saturday night game in Auburn. It would be clear and cold with temperatures most likely falling through the 40s for that ball game, but not harshly, bitterly cold, anything like that, but seasonally cold. So that's the way it looks, but please understand this could easily change. This is 282 hours out, and we'll watch for the changes. We'll check rain for the next 15 days coming off the European ensemble. This is valid through December 3rd. We're looking for the green line on that chart, a little over 2 inches. Temperatures off the NBM National Blend of Models, 76 today. Look at the big 80 showing up tomorrow and Thursday. That's right at record levels, and South Alabama could see low 80s, maybe upper 70s for the Tennessee Valley. And then 70s for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Next week, highs around 70 Monday, Tuesday. Thanksgiving Day on Thursday, the high dropping to 64. Notice Black Friday out there. Friday of next week, the high dropping to 57. And again, confidence is growing. The weather for the Iron Bowl will be cold and dry. But again, understand that could change. Now, this is the latest long-range guidance. I think we'll see this changing when they issue the new one later today. This is for the 25th of November through December 1st. Temperatures, to me, look pretty close to average and then maybe a bit below average around the weekend after Thanksgiving. But again, no record cold, no extremely bitterly cold air. Hey, great sunsets last night. I mean, I love these captures. This is coming off our Skycam network, the Alabama Weather Network Skycam network. We have so many of these things now, and sometimes I'll be working in the office about 4:45, and I'll glance up and see these incredible views. That was from Fairhope last night. This was taken from Abbeville in southeast Alabama. Look at the Gulf Shores Skycam. That's just stunning. Wow. High cirrus clouds, sun going down over the water this time of the year. And again, some followers sent some great shots as well from the Gulf Coast. That was also last night. Those high clouds giving the sky some texture. On the mighty Tennessee River, I think that's Wheeler Lake. Beautiful sunset scene there. I know this spot. That's up at Section, overlooking the mighty Tennessee River. But again, just a fantastic sunset in the Alabama sky last night. So today I will be at Cedar Hill Elementary School for a program this morning. It'll be a lot of fun in Ardmore. Then after that, I'll be stopping by Calhoun Community College in Decatur. Tomorrow, Westwood Elementary School, Coker, West Tuscaloosa County. Thursday, Sand Rock School in Cherokee County, and then Hoax Bluff Elementary School in Etowah County, and then Friday, Inverness Elementary School for a program there. It'll be a lot of fun, and I'm scheduled to be in Cullman Friday night for the beginning of the Chris Kindle Mart, their big Christmas event. They've got the parade Friday night and the Christmas tree lighting Friday night. Rain is possible. We'll kind of watch to see what the event planners do with that. But for the moment, everything is still on Friday. Don't forget to catch me this evening on ABC 3340 News. And also, you can hear my forecast every day on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, 98.7 KISS. Thanks for watching. Have a great Tuesday, and God bless.